Hi, if you're an existing subscriber, welcome back. If you're not a subscriber, I hope you will come back and see future videos that come out, and you're even able to go back and see some that have already been published. These don't come out every day, just every few days we try and put one together. So also what would be very helpful is that if you view these videos and you share them. Now you could share them on Twitter, you could share them on WhatsApp, etc. So that would be useful to us here to get the information out that we have had a good response to. Today I want to talk to you about silos. Now the term silos is used a lot. Mainly I've found in the negative sense. But let's talk about silos and how they come about. It could be organizational design, deliberate steps are taken to arrange the organization in a certain way. Or you find that within some organizations, empire building takes place, and you have a strong manager who manages to convince the powers that be that he needs to organize his business unit in a certain way, and it needs to be independent because then he'll be able to manage and motivate the people better. Usually that's for empire building purposes, because very often managers are viewed in terms of how many people they have reporting to them. So if you've got your empire, well, there you are. Now these silos can be of a functional nature. In other words, would be finance, legal, etc. But that's not what I want to talk about today. Silos that are operational entities within an organization that are actually operating, if you think about it, as businesses within businesses. Now, there are problems that arise. Firstly, between silo communication. You have problems there because very often they are secretive about their strategies and so on. But this then leads to the organization's overall strategic plans being placed under stress. The acceptance of the existence of silos very often leads to the creation of more silos, and the organization becomes fragmented and loses overall direction. So what do we do? If you're against the existence of silos, don't even let them get started. Other things that you can do, and I've seen this happen, it works quite well, is that when somebody leaves one of these business units or silos because they are moving on to another job somewhere else, or they retire, the recruitment must take place by getting somebody from another silo, and then this leads to some cross-pollination of ideas and so on. The other thing we can also do is to allow promotion to other silos. So if we have somebody that we feel is very good, there's no good being a dog in the manger here. If a position opens up in another silo at a more senior position, that's good for the overall organization. Ensure that staff are rotated between silos. This also applies to the heads of silos, and they're not going to like that, but it's useful. So you have, people go from heading up one company to heading up another company. Why the hell shouldn't that happen between silos within organizations? Somebody leaves one silo and goes to another one, they breathe new life into it, possibly. But this whole silo thing is something that needs to be managed very carefully.